Marty, after a 3-game week, how do you reflect on that? 5 points from the 3 games. I know you're going to tell me you'd only be happy with 9, but if you can't have 9, how pleased were you with 5?
I was pleased because of the guys and because of the supporters, because we came from a difficult run, and the way the whole group reacted against the Stoke. I think we had a decent performance for many minutes. I think we played good football, with the opportunity perhaps to pick the 3 points, the feeling that we could have picked 3 points, but then go to Cardiff in a 6-pointer and then show the personality, and perhaps not probably definitely not the best performance of those 3 games. We had the resilience and struggling a bit in the second half because we knew that it could be on that way. And yeah, the way it was, this victory was very important for the group. And then finishing the week with I would say not only a strong result, because to keep a clean sheet, to get the chances that we got against a strong team at home as it Watford, but as well the whole performance, I would say, it was definitely encouraging. I think that we just missed the cherry on the cake with scoring one of those to say that it was almost a perfect week.
I think most QPR fans would have taken a point at Watford, particularly after getting 3 at Cardiff. But bizarrely, did you find yourself having to lift the dressing room after only getting a point at Watford because of how well we played? 100%.
And I would say that if you ask all those fans who came to the pitch, how was the feeling after the game, was probably that we miss the 2 points. Full respect to Watford, they have done really well at home. We knew about the strong record, not only at home, but as well in the second half of the games at home. And that's why it was not easy to take the decision to rotate some players, but we felt that was the right thing to do. After such a demanding game at Cardiff, we arrived really late, and it was just 2 days to recover from a performance like this. And then I think that we started the game really well. We got 3 clear chances to take the lead. We spoke at the halftime that we shouldn't be just happy about the performance in the first half, because it was 45 minutes more that we knew about Watford. The guys knew, we spoke about it, that it will be more difficult in the second half. Actually, Watford switched their system to back 4 instead of back 5, which we had to adjust a little bit during the beginning of the second half. I think that we coped well with that. It's true that the last minutes perhaps of the game, Watford was pushing more. That's a regular trend of a team that is in the top 5, top 6, wanting to get something else at home. But then we got 2 clear situations, 2 clear chances, I would say, because not only the post of Jan, that I'm sure everybody remembers, but as well a situation of Lucas and Ash, that it was almost a 1v1 against the keeper. So the feeling was a little bit like proud and happy for the guys and the performance. Proud because I think the fans help us a lot in this game as well, and it was incredible to see again 2,000 in the stands. But as well, this mixed feeling about it could have been 3 points easily.
It's often said you learn more in adversity about players, about a group. What have you learned about your squad in recent weeks?
That they really want to succeed for the club, that they really work hard to achieve what we want to achieve, and that they are an honest group, despite all the adversities, all the challenges, that I will not go back again. But some games that we could have get a little bit more of those games. A lot of injuries, as you know. Difficult games as well. I think the guys remain united, remain together, and that showed me that they really want to fight to achieve some things. So the support I received personally as well, not only from them, but as well from the owners, from the fans, I think is everything we could get from such a difficult period, where you need to make sure that you learn for it, because football as life is about up and downs, and now we need to try after this week to build momentum, because that will be as well an important period of the season. 2 games now at home, non-stop for now some months until the next international break in March. I will say that this is a decisive moment of the season for all of us.
You talk about the 2 home games upcoming. How desperate are you for that first home win?
Definitely, all of us want that, and the players are aware of that. And when we speak about what are the things that we can improve, there is a tactical part of it, so we try to adjust things. What are the things that we can improve in order to put more pressure, to create more chances? Sometimes as well, the reality is that we are the 3rd team in the league with more shots. And what we need to then is to capitalize, to improve our efficiency. But the reality as well is that we are not getting this victory that we really want. we get the support from the fans because we know that they are there. They show us in the last game against the Stoke they were incredible, and now what we need to do is to give them what they deserve, which is this last step, these last edges to make sure that this becomes in a 3 points.
And just a word on Liam Morrison, who has played regularly since he's been available. How pleased have you been for him? How impressed have you been by him?
I'm very happy with him because he showed fantastic attitude since day one that he came. I think he was growing into the group, learning our system, learning about the new teammates and learning about the club. And then he picked this unfortunate injury that stops a little bit the momentum that he was building. And yeah, he came back in a situation where we got a lot of injuries as well. It was a bit risky as well to push him to play as many minutes as fast as he did, but all the credit to him because in a difficult situation as a team, he performed at high level. He performed with personality, showing that despite he's a young guy, he's very mature and he has a lot on him. And yeah, I'm very pleased for him. And
Norwich are first up. They had a run of 7 games without victory, and their last 2 games they've won both and scored 10 goals. So how do you prepare for a team like Norwich?
Yeah, and there we go again. This is the momentums in championships and the momentums that all the teams can have, right? They have an incredible attacking efficiency at the moment. They are the team that scores more goals in the league, the most goals in the league. As you said, in the last 2 games they score a lot of goals, and actually it's a reality that they are not finishing as many actions as you could expect from a team that is that high in the table in terms of goals scored. But the reality is that they got the quality, and this is a strength definitely that we need to be aware. So I think that we need to play a very good game in both boxes, to capitalize in our moments, to make sure that this feeling that we got against Watford when we got clear chances that we really take the lead, because that's important in this league, but at the same time that we are very good at defending because they got quality players in good form and they are dangerous.
And in terms of team news, Sam Field, of course, is suspended. Michael Frey and Jack Colback, are they the 2 that are closest to returning?
Yeah, I would say that Illy as well is getting really close, so it's good news about the development of Illy over the last few days. So I would say that all these 3 are the ones that are closer to come back, and hopefully at least 2 of them will be very back soon.
And is Illy saying, I'm ready now, I'm ready now?
Was ready, according to him, was ready 2 weeks ago already. So yeah, he's pushing, but that's a good thing.
And very finally, you said how desperate you are, how desperate the squad are for that first home win. How much are you looking forward to the opportunity to provide that for those supporters who have been so incredibly supportive through the good and the more difficult times?
I want them to feel proud of the team. I want them to feel proud on the way we play, on the way we compete, and then hopefully all together we can bring that victory that we all want.